So it's really, with respect to Israel, it's the selective demonization that you're seeing. And you had said something that's very interesting. I hope you recall. You'd said recently that university presidents should be able to point out this kind of the hypocrisy, the selective demonization. And you said when one of the university presidents said that there should be no boycotts on university campuses, you said, well, but that's not necessarily true either. I don't know if you remember that you said that you talked about, Nazis or the Ku Klux Klan. There are a lot of places in which we would think there's an appropriate cause for a boycott.
I think you need to be careful. What I did say was, to their credit, I think university presidents have certainly not endorsed Israeli boycotts. Rather to the contrary, they've opposed them. But I have some reservation about what the general line of opposition has been. Lee Bollinger, to his credit, some years ago, suggested that the comparison of Israel to apartheid South Africa was grotesque. And that seemed about right to me. But what most university presidents have said is, we're against all academic boycotts always, including the boycott of Israel. Well, I think one needs to be a little careful. I mean, what was the right attitude towards German universities run by the Nazis in 1937 or 1938? I think you could make a reasonable argument that a boycott would have been constructive in that instance. So I think one can't avoid entirely the merits of the particular case. And what's disturbed me is that with a relatively limited exceptions, like that statement some years ago of President Bollinger, university presidents have not been willing to speak up with respect to statements about Israel and statements about the Middle East that really seem, to me at least, to be morally outrageous. And it's not because they're unwilling to speak up about any issues of morality, but that they're not prepared to take up that issue of morality.